Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Lagway. Escapes the pocket. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road, already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
When he breaks free, he's got room to run now. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, he has such great size, and I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Number 2 in the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one. Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the run, it's Gibson. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction of where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. It's a draw to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And they've got him. That's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. But kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and the ball is picked off. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Paul. Using a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A short completion to the tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Coverage team brings down the returner. Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Jukes to get free. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback still with the football. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Can he make it to the marker? He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The Gators have first and 10 here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. The 40, at the 30. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
And the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Florida.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the sack. He's moving out of the pocket now. Go to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. There's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run it here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. And that's going to be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. And it's taken at the 25.
Return brings it out to the 32. And your Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
It felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the... Hold on to the football.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Crosses the 30. QB in the clear now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch it.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Brown.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
makes the score. Texas.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. That's strong coverage, though. They tackled him at the 11-yard line.
Longhorns will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Throws to the tight end. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Wilson. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Lagway. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll give it to the back. Finding space at the 20. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. The Gators offense retakes the field. No press here. The defense backing away. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
And they pick up the first on the ground. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Gators come to line in a hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pulls it in. It's Baxter. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Run down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Pre-snap motion from the offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled, but first down.
First down, Texas.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
42, spike, low. Hey, Cam.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll test the right side here. And tackled there by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Florida offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
Quarterback drops back, and the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.